So that's my 2008 Honda Stream that has been converted to use LPG. I will take you through the various components that relate to LPG that were installed by the company, and I'll try to explain as much as possible and based on my knowledge what each part does. So the first thing you'll see is the fuel injectors, LPG fuel injectors, but I want to take you through that installation. I want to take you through the fuel journey. All right, so the first thing is a tank that is installed, an LPG tank, and a fuel line is run all the way to the engine bay. And then when the LPG, the liquid petroleum gas arrives, it is in liquid form, and it goes into this device called a reducer. The reducer's job is to convert the LPG from liquid form to gaseous form. And then you have our first filter, and then our second filter. Then from the filter we have a pressure sensor in this line that after the pressure sensor, that line goes all the way to the what are they called again, into the injectors, the gas injectors. Then the gas injectors inject gas into the intake manifold. Right now, by that time we have this other device, which is they're calling it the LPG CNG Sequential System. It's tagged from Auto Systems. So this is a control unit for the fuel, the whole fuel system. Right, what basically this does is it tells the existing injectors to close when need be, so that the gas injectors can now take over. Right, they rigged the existing LPG, the existing fuel injectors somehow. I cannot explain how they did it, but yeah, that's a control unit that helps us switch between LPG and petrol. And it is that device there is controlled by one switch that is installed in the vehicle. I'll show you right now. This would be the switch. Yeah, you can see it. So when you switch on the engine, right, you can see it blinking, blinks a few times before it comes to a stable green light. Just wait, it takes a few seconds. Yeah, there we go. So at this point, when it's solid green, it's not blinking, it means the vehicle has switched to LPG, and LPG is now being used as a fuel. Right, and one way to tell is you'll hear some bit of clanking. Yeah, and then if you want to switch back to petrol, you just come back here and switch back to petrol. Right, this all acts as a fuel gauge also. As you can see, I just fueled a full tank of LPG yesterday. So yeah, that's pretty much about the installation and the components that were used. Right, yeah.